Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for April 17th, April 17th through May 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading, as always, is in the description box below. And I just two things. I have tweaked the reading, so hopefully there's a little bit more information. And then two, as much as I can remember, I'm going to try and start doing shout outs or just mentioning another tarot reader because of that, that community post, recommend a reader. So I'm going to just pick one, random per series of readings. And for this series, The Harsh Truth for April, it was Ramblin' Mike's Tarot. If you haven't checked him out, maybe head on over there and see what he has to offer. I'll put his link in the description box below, his channel link. All right, so this is for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. 9 of Coins. All right, so this is about self-worth. This is about knowing your worth. This is about self-esteem. This is about knowing that you can do it on your own. This is a very solitary position, very independent, I should say, positions. For some it's solitary, for others it's just independent, because you can be in a relationship with it, right? But this is someone knowing that they can take care of themselves, working for what they have and enjoying the fruits of their labor. The card of security. This is very similar to the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen might be older or more established, but it's very similar. Ace of Coins, yay! 8 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Knight of Cups. 7 of Cups. And the 2 of Swords. All right. Okay. All right, so what's this 8? Well, okay. It's this Ace of Coins. It's this Ace of Coins. I mean, hey, that's this Ace of Coins. Who doesn't want an Ace of Coins? It's Ace of Coins about for Sagittarius. What's this Ace of Coins? Stable new beginning, a new... Okay, so we got... This could be a job offer. Okay? This could be a stable new job offer. Awesome. It could also... If we're talking in terms of love, this could be a stable new love offer. This could be you kind of starting to get to know somebody, right? That's weird because this is all about love. Okay, all right. What's this over here? And the reason why I say job offer is because we got this right here. So this could be all about you learning how to do something new, you being offered a job that really suits you. Maybe you've been single for quite some time and your interest in someone else. Maybe it's not a job. Maybe it's someone your interest, and you're kind of hoping that, okay, my newfound interest in this person, I'm taking it slow, I'm getting to know them, or I'm learning about them, or this new job, and I'm really hoping that it's going to be, something like this. What's this 8 of Swords about? Something very secure, and even a windfall, or just at least a new opportunity for security and longevity. What's this 8 of Swords about? Is this online? Is this online? Is this... We got some online situation here. What's this? What's this Knight? Oh, sorry. What's this 6 of Swords about? What's this 6 of Swords? Time apart. Moving away. Time apart. This is Sag right here. Sagittarius. Huh. Both of these cards, this is about transitioning. This is about, both of these cards are about, it could be time apart, because we got compassionate distance here, right? Trying to restore balance and look at things in a moderated, capacity, but looking at both sides of things, weighing the odds. This is like a temporary breakup. This is like a split. This is compassionate distance. This is transitioning. Now, whether it's transitioning out of something by yourself or you as a couple transitioning to a higher level in the relationship, like a deeper level, falling deeper in love, that sort of thing. This looks to be like time apart. Like this is all about taking some time apart so you can consider and think about things and using logic and intuition, not being emotional, just what makes sense and what's the best, and let's look at this objectively and compassionately. So, is it because of a job offer that you're taking time apart from each other? Because this is you feeling quite secure and independent, but also wanting to preserve that. And I think they might be worried about their chances with you. Maybe it's that your focus is on something different, or learning something new, or putting your attention towards something new. And they're worried about it taking you away from them, that you're not going to come back. Like, this might be a temporary break, but that you're not going to come back. This could be you hoping for, kind of that, like, hey, I hit the lottery, I met somebody, and yet it's like, oh gosh, is it not going to be what I want? And then maybe this person is worried about being able to offer you what you want. Maybe they're like, I don't know how I'm going to make it happen with this person. And we got the swords here, so this could be online, Sagittarius. It could be that this relationship might have to survive online because of it. Someone's getting a job offer, and it's going to have to exist online, and the other person's like, I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how we're going to do this. Got the Eight of Swords here, feeling trapped, not knowing how to handle or figure out, not knowing what to do for this Ten of Cups here, and the Ten of Pentacles just kind of fell off the top because I was holding like this. So Sagittarius, it looks like you want an offer. You definitely want an offer, or you want to make an offer. You want to, this looks like it could be transitioning to the next level in the relationship. And it looks like the other person wants more time to decide, or maybe they want that, it's almost like finally, maybe this is about a rush of emotions. What's this Knight of Cups about? What's this Knight of Cups? This is pursuing something with intensity here. So what's this? A secure, steady. Sagittarius, you are all about a secure, steady, stable offer. If things are going to go the next level, you want it to be worth it. Nothing wrong with that. What's this Seven of Cups here? Is this somebody being confused? They just don't know. They want more time? Well, come on. What's this Seven of Cups here? Sagittarius. There's been upset and upheaval. So we got the worry and anxiety about the happily ever after here, and they're just like, I just don't know. Is this really causing them that much angst and anxiety here that it's causing great upset? The confusion and is causing them great upset. So you're ready for something, and I feel like it's almost like you want to know from this person, because that's going to dictate what other choices you make. Because it feels like you might be career focused, or you might be juggling both. I know the Two of Pentacles didn't show up, but you might be juggling like your work life and this romantic life. And yet, while you might want to take things to the next level just for more security and whatnot, it looks like this person's kind of freaking out about it. So that the compromise or what to do is taking time apart or leaving things kind of in limbo, right? All right, what's this now? This Two of Swords, again with the limbo, again with no forward movement, no nothing. Just no decision made, but the even inaction is an action, right? If even being inactive about something is still taking an action. So we've got no movement forward, blocking off emotions, maybe even blocking communication. Doesn't feel like a breakup though. What's this Two? All right, so let's do this. What is Sagittarius's partner's part in this Two of Swords? What's their part in this? Sagittarius's partner's part in this Two of Swords. Okay, the Ten of Cups, really? So are they just like, shutting it down because they want to preserve their own version of the happily ever after? We got the happily ever after twice here. We got seeing this through to fruition, producing the happiness, settling down, having that connected. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles in this, should make a baby card. That should be, because this is all about the completion and the connectedness. We did it. We made a family. We this and that. But there's that security counterpart that needs to be a part of it. Otherwise, this is kind of fleeting. So, and maybe that's what they're worried about. That this whole emotional stability and connection is kind of not there for them. They don't know how to create that. They don't know what to do about it. And that's why things are cut off, because they don't know how to create this with you, situation being as it is. All right, what is Sagittarius's part in this Two of Swords? What's Sagittarius's part in this Two of Swords? Just so you know, the Eight of Cups flipped. I put it back in there, so let me... What is Sagittarius's part for Two of Swords? Sagittarius's part. Ace of Wands. Okay, so like I said, the Eight of Cups flipped. This person, I think they might have a different idea of what they want the happily ever after with you to look like. I don't think you're in agreement about what each of you want, or what the happily ever after with each other looks like, the emotional connection and commitment, the fruition of that, what that can produce, what you want out of that emotional connection. I don't think you two see eye to eye with that. I think your head, Sagittarius, is in different places. I think you are all about, I feel like strong job and career vibes along with the love vibes. So it feels like you're doing it feels like you're doing two things at once. And this, maybe they don't see the potential, or they just don't know how it's going to happen. And you're like, you know what, I kind of need you to step up. I can't do it all on my own. Like I need, because I'm looking at stuff over here, still dealing with all this over here, and I kind of need your buy-in. Otherwise I'm just twiddling my thumbs. Like I don't want it all to be on me to have to make this offer. If it's going to happen, we both need to be wanting it and pursuing it. You can't be over here going, well, I don't know, clutching your pearls going, yeah. This is somebody that pursues things with intensity. This is Scorpio, this is Taurus. We're talking about fixed signs here. So this is somebody that sees something they want and they go after it. And they go hard. So this is you being intense about things, and kind of like that laser focus and just, and this person either needs to be on board or they're dragging you down at this point. Like that's the way it is for now. And perhaps you have said as such to them, but there's still, this is fear and confusion and not knowing what to do. Maybe there's been a breakup or a sudden, upheaval, and they're just, maybe this is causing a sudden upheaval or breakup, and they're just like, a disruption, I should say. I just don't know how this is possible. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be over here doing my thing. When you figure it out, get in touch with me, but I cannot wait for you. I can't drag you along with me. You've got to want this. So enter the Ace of Wands. That's the Eight of Cups was, movement away from something, right? As is this Six of Swords. Then we got the Ace of Wands. And as far as what your part in this Two of Swords is, this is you finding a new interest. This is a new passionate pursuit. So we got two knights over here talk about pursuits, right? And then we've got, so you're the person of the hour as far as your potential and what you can create and do. Because if you're not going to get this offer from this person, you're going to get it from somewhere else. This is someone that I almost feel like you're on fire. Like this is intensity and pursuit, and you're wanting to make stuff happen. So if you're not going to get it from this person or another situation, you are on the move and you are looking right now for fulfillment, or for at least a match as far as what you want. So right now it does not seem to be that person. It could be, again, there's distance involved, and that could be an issue, because we got the Six of Swords here and we got the Eight of Swords, and Temperance. Why did I think? Oh, and the Two of Swords, which would suggest quite possibly communicating only online. Could be because of distance, but this is also a distance card. So just, I don't know, Sagittarius, I don't feel like this is about another person. I feel like you got a lot going on, and this other person is kind of only worrying about the one thing, about the relationship, where you're worrying about a lot of stuff. All right. If Sagittarius' person could say something to them, what would they say? What would Sagittarius' person say? Sagittarius' person. You are an angel. All right. Well, the Temperance card. Okay. What would Sagittarius' person say? Now, if I'm not in focus, or I think I am, that I can't see it on the viewfinder. It cut me off, and then I just started it back up again. So I'm flying blind here, but everything's centered. So yeah. What else would Sagittarius' person say to them? Sagittarius' person. Would you reject me? Is that what they're afraid about? Is that what this confusion, and because you're on the move and you're like, I'm about to make my life happen. I'm of the mind where I need things to be secure and stable, and I need to be able to plan for the future. I feel like it's just opening up for me. And you're over here being fearful. I can't have that. It's dead weight for me. Also, we've got 2 aces here. I just realized that. That could be trickery, but it could also be the need to be strategic. So this could just kind of be doubling down on the fact that you're kind of in that developing planning stage, not just in the romance area, but like in career, you're career minded or career focused as well. So I just feel like there's a lot swirling around you. Okay. Here they are. I want to do 2 tarot dice. All right, one. What else for? All right, so what does Sagittarius need? No. Okay. Ouch. 8 of Cups reversed and the Page of Swords reversed. So, right, is that 8? Yes, it is. 8 of Cups reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Huh. So, 8 of Cups reversed is about not being able to move on, or kind of feeling like maybe moving on but being hopeless and aimless and kind of drifting, walking away, but then coming back. It's kind of shifty, like it's not with the 8 of Cups upright is much more of a decisive action, because you're like, I have given everything I got to this. I just can't anymore and I gotta go. This is like walking away and then coming back. So is this saying that, because, and then we've got cutting things off here. This, I think these 2 are about being wishy-washy. I think this is saying you need to decide. You need to decide what you want, especially if this person is, because if this person is kind of like, I just don't know. You've got stuff waiting to open up for you. And it's almost like you're trying to convince this person to be worth it or come along with you. And this card is also about self-worth, right? So if they're not, what are you doing? And this could be saying that you are not valuing your self-worth by trying to wait for somebody to decide if it's worth it or not. And this is undelivered promises. This is being wishy-washy, not being able to move on, not being able to decide, being indecisive, saying one thing, doing another, not following through. So perhaps this is, because I said what does Sagittarius need to know, this could be quite literally what's holding you back also. This could be a component of this kind of back and forth, the issue with this person, and why you're feeling like I just need to move on, because there's indecision. Someone is being indecisive, not following through on promises, kind of being like stop, start. So just consider that could be at play here, that someone needs to commit, needs to be decisive, yes or no, but just commit to one of them at least. Finding something out new about someone. This could also be you are in the process of learning new things, again with a new job offer, new profession, new school, something. It's like you're on the threshold of starting something big, not in the love area either. This is like career, this is school, this is something new and big, right? So Sagittarius, 2 cards, please. Sagittarius, snapshot, 2 cards, please. A fresh start. Okay, so we got the Child and we've got the Moon. Moon is all about feelings, could be romance, chemistry, attraction, affection, feeling that affinity for some. Feelings are obviously, feelings and emotions are highlighted with the Moon. That this could be about, I was going to say intuition. It could be about night. This feels like you're wanting a fresh start from this situation, because this Six of Swords is all about transitioning, moving away from emotional rockiness to smoother waters, using intuition and logic, but kind of void of emotion, like doing what makes sense to preserve your self-respect and sanity, and kind of get your emotions back in check, right? This right here is all about a fresh new start, a new relationship, a new way to look at things, a new way to, maybe feel about things. This also could be that this is a new relationship. So, and it could be that feelings are kind of new, and, and we're kind of sorting that out. And this is one of the problems, is that you're finding quite possibly this is somebody that might not be very decisive, or that this person is all of a sudden, when you're normally a go-getter, making you feel indecisive. And maybe you're like, I don't know if I want to do this, but I feel like their indecisiveness. This also could be somebody that, like, you don't want to go into business when this card comes up, with somebody when this card comes up. Okay, so this is, it could be a new relationship, but it could also be that somebody is very limited in what they can participate in or give, either in a business capacity, financial capacity, relationship capacity. So emotions, feelings, love, romance are being highlighted here in this new relationship, but it could also be that it's not going to move past this stage because you're on to bigger and better things, and they are indecisive or don't know. They can't move past that, and you're like, we got to go now. The train's leaving. I got to get on that. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Sagittarius, I put this down here so you can see it. I can't see. I'm hoping. All right. I hope this was helpful, and I hope that this works out for you. I feel like you're, with or without this person, it's going to happen. And as much as you'd like them to be along, at the same time, you're like, I got to go do this. I can't. And then knowing that you're having to drag I feel like you're kind of already over it. I don't know. Maybe this was just confirmation, this reading, but I do wish you luck with this. And I hope it works out for you either way. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.